because in my head I'm telling myself, I'm like, we're about to get our ass knocked the out, but we're not gonna go down without a fight. So one time, me and my sister and our friend, we were hanging out. This is like February, January, before COVID was like a thing out here. And we went to this place called Gold Spike. If you're from Vegas, or if you've ever been to Vegas, you know what it is. It's like I get not a bar. I don't know. I'll insert some pictures and you guys can decide for yourself what you think it is. But it's fun, and we went. And so we were meeting up with a different friend, a guy, and we were going to get pizza. So we wanted to park in a place that was like kind of like neutral. And we parked, but we didn't realize we parked right next to the pizza place. And so we were walking like all the way past. And so when we realized, we were like, okay, we going the wrong way. Oh no, before we realized we were going the wrong way. So we see, and it's like a group of 4 dudes, like, and girls, you already know, like, when you see a group of dudes, you gotta like 20/20 vision on your destination. Don't look, don't talk, don't nothing. Like, barely chat amongst yourselves. Like, you just get from where you need to go, and you get into like, you get like this face, like, you know. So we already kind of just like looking at each other like, you already know what it is, like. So we walk past them, and they start yelling, talking, whatever. We don't say nothing, and then they start walking with us. And our friend Katie, we love her to death, so sweet, just already had, you know, some alcohol in her system. So she's like talking or whatever, and we're like, Katie, don't do it, because they won't leave us alone. And so we like, oh no. And we can already tell like what kind of dudes these are. Like, they not gonna just leave us alone. So we keep walking. We like, no, we're fine, have a good day, we don't want to hang out with you guys. And so it's like more of them now. I don't even know like where they was coming from. So it's like me and Katie kind of like in the back with like 4 dudes. My sister's like walking ahead of us with like 3 dudes surrounding her, and they're all talking, trying to holler, hey, let's go hang out, blah blah blah. And then one of them is like grabbing my friend Katie, and we're trying to get to our place, and I'm like, no, like, it's fine, like, y'all have a good day, be blessed. We're not trying to get into nothing. And he's still talking to my friend, and she doesn't know. She's just kind of making small talk. I'm like, Katie, like, don't do it, sis, like, don't do this. And so he grabs onto her. First of all, this is what you're not finna do, is touch anybody without their permission. And so I'm like, no, she's good, like, she's fine, you can leave her alone, you can stop following us trying to holler, like, it's not gonna happen. He was, oh, she can make her own decisions, she can make that decision for herself. If she don't want to talk to me, she can tell me. And I'm like, first of all, my friend already been drinking, like, I'm not, no. I'm like, I can already tell what type of people y'all are. I'm not about to, no. And so he's like, oh, if she wants to do that, she can tell me. And I grabbed her by her arm, and I shoved her out the circle, and I was like, I said she's fine. Don't touch her, don't speak to her, don't do anything. And then that's when they were like, oh, so this is what you have to get into. And I'm like, yeah. And they start like yelling, calling us names, and I'm taking off my earrings, because I'm very much like, when it comes to fight or flight, I will fight. And it's 5, 6, maybe even 7 dudes. I don't even know, because it's our group, and then the group talking to my sister. And then my sister, all she sees is Katie fly towards a wall. And my sister's like, oh no, like, something is popping off. So she kind of like goes from those dudes to my circle of dudes. And she's like, all right, like, I'm not about to this, let's just go. And if you know me, you know I keep a pair of nail clippers, because I like to have claws in case stuff go down. So I'm telling you, I'm taking my earrings off, because my motto is, we don't got to do all of this talking, we can just get straight to the action. Because in my head, I'm telling myself, I'm like, we're about to get our ass knocked the out, but we're not gonna go down without a fight. And the worst thing is that like people can see us arguing with these dudes about to fight. Like I'm taking off my earrings, I'm about to clip my nail, and it's just a bunch of dudes just walking by watching. Like for real, like really, like. And I'm for equality, you know, people are like, well, you know, equal rights, equal life. No, that's not being equality, that's not fighting, that's getting jumped. 7 dudes versus 2 girls. There's no case. Okay, no, I'm sorry, no. So I'm just watching these dudes walk by, I'm like, wow, like God forbid that was ever y'all sisters or your girlfriends or even just someone. They don't got to be any one of you. But anyway, so I'm like, whatever, someone's gonna ask me. So I'm taking my earrings off. I'm like, we don't even gotta talk, we can get straight to the action, because if you gonna disrespect me, we can take it, we can go, like, if you wanna fight, you wanna tussle. And I think I transformed like into my dad in that moment, because I'm like, no, like we can swing, like it's not going down like that. Like you're not about to just disrespect us and think you can do whatever you want and it just be nothing, because it's not. And so when they realized like we was actually we were actually, wow, I'm getting kind of like, when they realized we was actually finna fight, like they was like, you know what, it ain't even that serious, y'all doing too much, we gonna go. And we was like, oh no, it's fine. So they started backing off, so we started walking. And so we ended up on the complete opposite side of where we needed to be. And keep in mind, we already fired up because like now we mad. My sister and I, my friend Katie is just like so scared. She's like, oh my gosh, you guys, no, like don't do it. So when we keep walking, dudes keep trying to holler and we like, I'll knock you the fuck out, leave me alone. Like, don't do this, don't try it, because I'm already up to here. And I already had like a little bit of alcohol, like nothing crazy, but enough to like, you know, when you start to feel kind of hot. Yep, so I was like, I'm ready, don't try me. And I was like, I'm nice, but like when it really come down to it, like I'm not that nice. And so like dudes be hollering, and then we got to the complete opposite of downtown. We mapped it, we were like, oh my god, the pizza place is right by where we parked. And we like, yo, we gotta walk the other way and walk past those dudes again. So we like, dang it, like we got have to like face them again. So we walked back. Sorry, my camera got full. But yeah, long story short, we ended up walking back. The dudes weren't there no more, thank God. But I don't know where they were at, but we were definitely ready. I think I didn't even realize Katie was still holding one of my earrings until we got to the pizza place, and our friend was like, why do you only have one earring in, and why do you look so mad? And I was like, I think I was fired up until after we ate pizza and we got to the place. It was just like all in my face. I was just like, I was irritated, y'all. I was so mad. Like, girls can be bad, but like dudes don't be having no home training, on God. Also, for any of you guys wondering, like, sis, what happened to the smoothie you were making? Here it is. I actually blended it up when my camera got full, so you probably guys won't even notice the little split clip. But when it got full, I blended what I had, and then when I had more space, I added more strawberries and a bunch of greens. So yeah, get your veggies in. This is honestly one of the best way to get your greens in, because you don't taste them. Unless you're using kale, you're definitely going to taste that because it tastes like dirt. Now I'm going to blend this and I'll be back in 0.1 seconds. Alright guys, here's the smoothie. That's it for the story time of the tea. Chef's kiss, bomb. It tastes healthy, which is what I wanted. It's just frozen peaches, frozen mangoes, fresh strawberries, and greens. And then I blended it with orange juice instead of water. That way it wouldn't be so watered down. And yeah. I didn't measure anything because you know what you like and what you don't like. So that was the story. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below if anything has happened to you or someone you know, because I'm curious, like, why do people think that they can do that? Guys and girls, like, if you got experiences with or anything else, let me know. I'm curious to hear it. I'm actually getting pretty hungry now, so I'm gonna eat this and figure out what I want for lunch. I kind of think I want to make like a healthier version of Cane's. Maybe I'll record it and that'll be like my next video. Alright. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.